Well, hello. This is Colonial Puppet. Bet you weren't expecting a airport Let's Build video, but here we go. I know it's been a while. I know I kind of rebooted this not too long ago, and by not too long ago, I mean probably like half a year ago at this point. And then subsequently stopped making these videos. And I apologize for that. I'm going to stop promising things in regards to this massive Let's Build. Just because I don't know why it's so hard for me to make these, but it just seems that way. But anyway, this is gonna, I guess, be the last landing strip / runway episode, because we've pretty much done everything there is to do in regards to that. Now, that's not to say that this airport's completed. Obviously, there's some buildings that are going to need to be built. Parking garages over yonder where you can no longer see. That's where the terminal was. Things like that. Also, some like bunnies. Hi guys. Kind of like maintenance buildings, fire department buildings, or I guess emergency response kind of centers. Things that would populate the areas in between these huge hangars. And I might have said last episode that those buildings would be included in the landing strip / runway episodes, but upon further thinking, I guess that doesn't really make sense. In terms of like the landing strip, I mean, we've built pretty much all there is to build in regards to the landing strips themselves. The only thing left to do is kind of add little details. My voice just cracked, but I'm not gonna restart this because, you know what, I don't care anymore. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling at this point. So where we left off, we basically just cleaned up the massive landmass we created during the landing strip phase. Added a second control tower, along with some kind of surrounding periphery buildings and parking lots and shrubbery and whatnot. We built this huge wall, and given that this is kind of like a an island of sorts, or a peninsula of sorts, we kind of built this giant kind of wall with some fencing and this kind of like a break wall or something, I don't know, just to kind of separate the water from it, all around the perimeter of this huge airport, and basically just kind of cleaned up this huge kind of mess we've made. And in this episode, we're gonna add some tiny little details, really. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to pull out some, let's see, bone meal. Let's get some bone meal in here. Just to make the grass more believable. Most of you probably know this already, but if you kind of add bone meal to the grass, it builds these nice little, or kind of auto-fills in these little kind of pockets of grass and flowers and whatnot. And that's good to kind of, make this look more believable. I guess some well-maintained airports would ensure that this grass is nice and cut, but in this case, we kind of want to add detail to these huge fields, so we're going to add some grass. And this is going to take some time, so I'm going to do this at the end of the video. I'm just going to get started right over here, but this is what's the end of the video is going to be, adding these, adding this, not shrubbery, but, foliage, I guess is the word I'm looking for. No, right now what we're going to do is we're going to build some little, I guess, props, you can call them. And basically what I did was, before starting this episode, I played some Grand Theft Auto 5, and I took some screenshots of the airport in that game to get some ideas of what to build here. And there's these like weird kind of checkerboard buildings that I guess are to hide like communications equipment and things like that. But they're like an orange and white checkerboard pattern just so that they're visible to airplanes taking off and landing so that they don't run into them. We're going to build one of those now, and we're going to kind of build it first by adding a... well, before we add like the stone platform or stone foundation it's going to sit on, I'm going to actually build it first. So let's see, I have some orange concrete, I have some white concrete, and there's bunnies everywhere, and I hope they don't get in the way. Shoo, get. Alright. Let's do it. I'm looking at the screenshot while I do this, so I apologize for the, kind of, I don't know, spaces of silence while I think. So I'm going to start with this corner piece. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to do 2 by 2 squares of this. Starting with this kind of like little corner, like so. And the sides are 2 squares by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it's going to look. Then we're going to do orange, something like this. There we go. 1. Then we're just going to make it, hopefully this doesn't look too tall, but in the game it's 3 squares tall, but we're gonna make it 2, I think, just so it doesn't look weirdly out of place and like too tall. So something, wait, I just messed up, didn't I? Wait, what did I do? Oh, I see what I did. This is supposed to be orange, this is supposed to be orange, this is supposed to be white. It's just kind of alternating. So we got this nice little weird box chilling here. And then there's these kind of like equipment boxes off to the side. And then there's like a second one here. I'm going to grab a slab of some kind. I guess I'll do... No, not polished andesite. I'll do polished andesite for the top, but I'm looking for... I'm going to have to type it in. Stone slab. There we go. So I'm going to do a stone slab topping for this part, and then for up here, I'm going to do some polished andesite. Just run it along like so. Fill it in at the top. And there we go. And then the last thing I'm going to do is find some stone or iron bars. And then like right off this corner here, I'm going to do this. I don't like how this floats, so I'm actually going to make this 1 block tall like that. And this thing gets pretty tall, at least in the screenshots I took. I'm gonna make it, is that too tall? No. It's very tall in the game, so I'm gonna make it like... Gee, I don't know. Something like... And don't worry, if you're counting along, that's fine. But for those of you who haven't been counting along, I'll do a count out of how tall this exactly is, so it's easier to follow along with. So right now, and that looks plenty tall. For now, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 blocks tall, this tower. But we're not done yet. We're going to do this. What do I want to do? Let's see, what are my options? Ooh, I have an idea. Let's see if this works. I do. Ooh, this is gonna look nice. Gonna like alternate these. I like the look of that. That looks cool. Now this next section is gonna be 2 blocks tall. And from this, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more here. Then we're going to get our red stone torch. And I haven't really played around with the chain block, but let's see if... I wonder if you can place... Oh, you can. Awesome. So that looks nice. So that looks pretty much like the game, although there's this like little kind of box thing hanging off the edge, which I think I'm gonna maybe a stone button? Either a stone button or a tripwire thing. I think the tripwire thing would look better. Yeah. Something like that. And if you're wondering what this is, I don't know. But, again, I'm basing this off of the airport in Grand Theft Auto 5. Not the whole airport, but these kind of little details that I'm adding. And then I'm going to select... I got rid of my wooden axe, but I'm going to select this corner here. Then I'm going to select this corner here, set, and then I believe stone is 1. Yes, there we go. So I left a kind of padding of 1 block surrounding this thing. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this one area, but these kind of show up multiple areas, and I'm going to copy it. So I'm going to select this as my first position, then I'm going to select, here's my second, but I want to copy this, but if I select here, it's not going to copy it, so it's also not going to, here, I'm going to do this. You'll see what I mean in a second. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to select this as my second position. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go down 1. I'm going to select copy. So I just copied all this. Don't need this anymore. And I do not need this to be empty. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to basically copy this entire thing, place it at another area. And I think I'm going to put 3 of these total. And I'm going to kind of like slightly adjust each one so that they look a little bit different. So this one's going to go right over here. So we slowly make our way See, the city's kind of popping back in. Huge. Man, it's been a while since I've been in Titan City, I have to say. I'm gonna go here, hit paste, and hopefully if we did this right. That was not right. Undo that. So I see. I'm gonna have to go over. Instead of doing it there, I'm gonna do it over here actually, because I realized it's not rotated in the right way. So let's try it here. I forget the width. Perfect. There we go. And as you can see, some of this chains here, which we don't want, and some of these like little kind of. Oh wait, did it copy all of them? Oh, it did. Huh. Oh, I see what happened. So if I break these, I see. So we're gonna have to rebuild that and rebuild that. Cool. And now we're gonna do some slight adjustments just to kind of give it some variation. For starters, can get rid of this. Can fill this in with grass. Oh no, I think it's 2. There we go. Fill that in with grass. That looks nice. And then we can build like set 1. Let's get this, put it over here. Put these over here. Got yourself a nice other little kind of area, or a little mechanical communications box thing. And I'm going to put one more all the way on the other end. So we slowly move over the terminal. As the game kind of glitches out as it loads in new things. Man, it's... Oh my god, my voice is going to be cracking this entire time. You can tell how long this has been because if I were to rebuild this now, these would be sea lanterns, but this was before that. So I put in these beacons. Might have to go back and change all that at some point. Let me get a drink of some seltzer water so my voice stops cracking. My mouth is very dry. There we go. Anyway, let's build one in this nice little area right here. And if you're following along on console where copy paste is not a thing, I apologize. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's like 5 blocks. Let's see. Nope. It has to be right here. Undo. Oh, can't spell. Undo. And then let's repaste it. And the reason why I repasted it was I wanted 1 block of grass in between the landing strip and the build itself. Let's get rid of this. Let's fill this in with... What am I doing? We have technology. We're not cavemen. T set to... Let's like mirror what we just deleted. So I'll fill this in with stone. Can delete this. Select that. Put this here. And then... Oh no, I meant to get... I'll just do this. Use some slabs instead, and then stone. Slab. There we go. So, I know nothing about airports. No idea what this thing is, but they're present at airports, and I'm gonna include them. So there we go. I don't know why there's just like little pockets of bunnies everywhere. Hey guys. So cute. So anyway, so that's one of the two kind of things we're going to be building, and I'm not sure how to do the other one. Let me switch to my other screenshot. Alright, the picture should be back now. There is a much smaller one you can build, and I'm going to build that now, so I'm going to have to get the building block side removed back. So I'm going to need orange concrete, going to need white concrete. I think that's it. We're going to build one. Oh, we're also going to need, let's see, wall. Type in wall. We'll use andesite wall. I think it's like the most concrete looking one. Put that there. And yeah, we're going to build it. Let's not build it too close to that other one. Let's build it like over in this little patch of grass. 2 blocks away, so like here. Orange, white, and this one we're going to make the, I keep doing that, I'm going to make the top of it also orange and white. It's going to be like this weird cube. This weird orange and white cube. You can fill it with something if you want. If you're building your own map, this is a nice little place to put an Easter egg, but for the time being, I'm just going to make them empty. Then I'm looking at my screenshot, like I said, it has these 2 little things on the side. And then let's build this little kind of utility box kind of glued onto the side of it. I guess I do need the stone slabs. But what do I not need? Do I need that? Put that there. And then it has... do you know what I'm going to do? Fence. Do nether brick. I don't know what people think of nether brick, but I personally really like it. It's just kind of like a muted color to have. It has like a relatively short thing, and then it has this little kind of hazard light. So there we go. Going to set stone here. And there you go. We'll copy this one as well. Although in this case we're going to have to do this. Copy. Oh wait, no. Don't want to copy it yet. I want to copy it here. And I just want to see something. Okay, so cool. I don't have to dig down at all. I thought you had to like dig down 1 block so that when you pasted it, it would be flush with the ground, but it turns out since it's based on your position, you don't have to do that. So there's one. We'll put another one like right over, let's do this. Actually, no, this is where the other one is, right? Yeah, so where else to put one? We can do one like over, ooh, I know. We'll do this one over here. Slowly, we'll get over there. Do. in this corner, I'm thinking. That'll look nice. And really, you can kind of place these wherever you want, as long as you like have them. No one's gonna be as long as the player is not like a airport expert. Like these might not, the placement of these might not make sense, but it visually looks correct. 1, 2, 5, 6. Let's see if this works. Nope. I have to do 2 back. Undo. T. Paste. How's that? Up. I'm gonna do 3 more actually, because no. Oh no. Undo. Alright. Try this one more time. There we go. And I did 2. Oh yeah, you can also delete this. Did I delete this on the other one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm also gonna put this kind of barrier right in front of it. And it looks random, and it is, but that's the way it kind of is in the screenshot. They have those like concrete barriers in the game with like the orange stripes, but since I can't really put the orange and white stripes without kind of going out of scale, I guess, and making them too big, because I don't want to use full blocks. I want something skinny, so this is a compromise. So there we go. Can add some more variation. We can delete these and put them on the opposite side here, like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for those weird boxes. Now the next thing I'm gonna build is these like little, I'm not sure what they are. They're signals for I think when you're first pulling out of the gates, these tell you what, I guess, lane to use when you're taking off or pulling in. There are these like little signs that I'm gonna build, and yeah, I'm gonna pull that up, and I'll see you when I pull up that screenshot. Alright, so I'm at this patch of grass right in front of these gates. I'm gonna see what I can do. They're kind of tiny, so I'm gonna use these as like stilts. So that's 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. So I have 1. Skip a block, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, skip a block, 1. So I'm going to use that as the kind of pattern. And then I'm going to use, let's do, not terracotta, let's do, where is the concrete? There's the concrete. Yellow concrete, red concrete, black concrete. So this is going to be black concrete here. This is going to be red concrete. This is going to be yellow. And to illuminate these, let's try out these cool blue. These like in front, yeah. Put them like directly in front. And you know, I guess I could like get super creative with these guys. Ooh, wait a minute. Can I do that? Like put these in front. Could do like a white one. I'm not gonna get into detail. I'm not good at like making custom things with these. Like I know you can like make different symbols and whatnot with the banners, but I know nothing about that, I just look up tutorials for like if I want to make letters and whatnot. And I implore you to do that if that's your thing. But for now, I'm just going to kind of add these. These are like signals, like in the game. I'll put the screenshots I took in the video itself, but there's like an A here, there's a 7L here, and then there's like an arrow here. I could probably, if I had more time, I don't want to make this like a 2-hour long video, I could go into a crafting bench and actually make the symbols and the letters and the numbers that I need to do that. But for right now, I'm just going to put these here, and I implore you, if you're following along, to look into making those, because that would be pretty cool. And they have these more or less at every kind of gate. So when the plane's pulling out, my assumption is they look at these to get to the right runway. So I'm going to copy this. Just going to put this block here. Go to the center one. Copy. Delete this. And was I standing? Where was I standing? I'm going to try and center myself as best as possible. I think I was standing on the stone. Paste. Let's see. Yes, I was. Okay, good. So I'm just going to put one at each, roughly the center. There. Delete that. And we'll put one here. Now we won't put one on the corners, but what we will do is this. I like topping my stuff off with stone slab for some reason. I don't know, it just looks nicer. Or actually in this case, since I don't want it to be too tall, I want to, I'll use gray carpet. That should look sleeker. Yeah, I like that. We'll go back and do that to all these. I'll do one more over there, actually. Do it like here. Let's see how this looks. Nice. Put this on top. And there we go. I think that's pretty much it for the these like kind of random miscellaneous kind of props. I call them props just because it makes me think of oh god, I don't actually like where I put the initial one. It makes me think of sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. There we go. Get rid of that. It makes me think of Gary's mod and like a source, like when you use your you can like spawn random items like furniture and things like that. They refer to them as props, and that's what I call them here. There we go. So I'd spawn that to the center rather than off to the side like we had it. I think it looks pretty nice. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my bone meal. Like I alluded to in the beginning of this video, I'm going to go around and I'm going to add plants, grass, foliage to anywhere where there's open grass, just to make this feel more real. I'm not gonna like venture to like the terminal area and the hotel area. I'm just gonna keep it to the landing strip / runway area that we've been working in, because that would just be too much. This alone is probably a lot of work, and I'm not gonna film all of it just because I don't have the space literally on my hard drive to film myself doing this for what is probably like 10 square miles worth of area. If I did, though, I would film it and just speed it up like a 10,000% so that it would take 2 minutes. But you're going to have to take my word for it that I'm going to do this for the entire space. I'm going to do that now and then cut back when I'm finished filling in all this grass area with actual grass and some flowers. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I'm back, and I did most of it. I'm going to do the rest of this grass laying later because it is taking some time. If you don't like the look of the grass, and I don't blame you if you don't, the addition of the flowers kind of makes it look a little silly, but whatever floats your boat. You can do what you please. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the landing strip / runway. It's been a long time in the making. I think I started the landing strip and the runway like 5 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago. I forget. But anyway, this has been Colonial Puppet. Not sure when I'm going to start the next portion of this Let's Build, but hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Be sure to check out that episode when it comes out, whether it be the Let's Build a Parking Garage or Let's Build some, I don't know, building for in between this hangar and the other hangar over there. Whatever it is, when it comes out, be sure to check that out if you're following along. I apologize for how long this Let's Build's gone on. I've graduated college, moved into several places. A whole lot's gone down since the start of this Let's Build. It's been quite the behemoth that's kind of snowballed out of control. And I commend those who've stuck with it for so long. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say right now. As always, this has been Colonial Puppet. Have a nice day.